Welcome back to the channel. Space Cadets is the leader of the Cosmic Armada, Wolf Nara, back to bring you another Solo Leveling Ragnarok, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Sun Ho. You know what I'm saying? Bum Ho. You feel me? Nigga, I know y'all seen them chapters, bro. I know y'all seen them chapters, bro. My man's pulled up. Yeah, jump, go get some help. Took off out the door. Man started aura farming and got beat up. Bidu had to pick up the aura farmer from him. He said, nah, don't even worry about it. Even though you on the ground, G, this aura I'm presenting, that's exuding from my being, it's enough for the both of us. Nigga killed everybody. I said, oh yeah, he ain't your daddy's son right now, but I want to see you get there. Man said, I'm pulling up hands and feet. Lil Sung them. Bro, like Captain Nexus said, Lil Sung them. But let's get started with the reaction video on chapter 5. Hold on, bop, boop. Okay. Okay, my man's peeled the Shadow Monarch realm, or the Monarch realm. This is the land of the dead where the living cannot set foot without the owner's permission. Motherfucker said you step foot in that portal, you get cooked. It is the Shadow Dungeon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's hitting right there. That's hitting right there. So this is the Shadow Dungeon? It looks more like a ruined city than a dungeon. Hey man, don't question your daddy, Sung Ho. I don't know why, but this place feels familiar. Wait, did this nigga grow up in a dungeon? Like in between both the dungeon and the human world? Made the screen come up. Quest survival. The residents of the Shadow Dungeon will never acknowledge you as the owner of this land because you are weak. Survive for the required time to prove yourself. Required time 4 hours, remaining time 4 hours. Okay. Survive for 4 hours. That nigga said 4 hours. Open toe is crazy. Sung open toe is crazy, Nexus. Stay alert, young monarch. Nigga said the aerial ass G. The trial has begun. A trial? Folks got the toes out. Nah, ore farming orc is crazy. Man said, nigga, we snaking shit. Nigga said, huh? Nah. Nigga, a crescent moon kick from a handstand position is crazy. A reverse crescent moon kick from the handstand position, nigga. Nigga said counter, you're not hitting shit, gang. Oh, that scared me. Oh yeah, you your daddy something before the level up. Open toe ore farmer is crazy. Goblin scout. Man hit him in the chest, knocked wind out that nigga. That nigga on the ground like, hold on, gang. A scout goblin. If it's a scout, that means there might be others around. Then we need to take care of it before it call all of its companions. Young monarch. Goblins might be weak, but they are not that reckless. Nigga ran towards that nigga. That nigga instantly got up on his feet, about to take off. This guy's name doesn't have a color. Nah, nigga said I'm so strong. This nigga don't even got a color. This nigga color's white. This nigga color's translucent. Nigga said, that nigga tried to call them niggas, gang. He tried to call them niggas, fool. He got the horn right there. He literally tried to call them niggas. Over with. Bro, that means it's similar or weaker than me. Karate chop. Karate chop in the joint of the shoulder is crazy, gang. Hold on, wait. Is that the joint of the shoulder? No, that's the forearm. So you can only aura farm when they weaker than you. My nigga Jinwoo was aura farming when they was weaker than them, stronger than them, same level as them. You got a long way to go, Sung Ho. You have attained a goblin stone axe. So the moment, so he can just take a nigga weapon and be like, all right, gang, it's mine. Kill that nigga. Nigga said, kid, help me. He defeated the goblin scout. Look at this. Stronger opponents had colored names. Ah, I see. He looks back unto the last chapters. I think that's the rank C. No, rank D and then rank C, and he was rank E at the time. Hey man, I remember. It's been like a week, man, or almost a week, man. Man looked over to the left. BD, what did you notice? Man said, nigga, wait, I'm snitching. Nigga said, nigga said, if that nigga can't snitch, nigga, I'm snitching. That nigga actually on the goddamn street light, calling them niggas. It seems there are other scouts. These niggas not even shadows. Goblin Centurion. This nigga got Japanese armor on. Okay. Lip ring. Freaky ass goblins, okay? We jumping niggas. You'll help me, right? I love to help, but since I'm far from you, I can't replenish my mana and need to conserve my strength. Besides, if I join the battle, the experience points you will be, Besides, if I join the battle, the experience point you gain will be significantly reduced, young monarch. So you're saying you won't be of much help? Hell no, we not helping your ass, nigga. Fight these niggas. Yeah, gang, you gonna have to level up that speed, gang. But what them agility points looking like, man? I know that strength is what, on like 19? 20? I need you to level up that agility because they gonna jump the fuck out you, bro. They about to outmaneuver the fuck out you and jump the fuck out you, folks. They going for the pinky toe on, bro. Nigga said, Kay! Motherfucker said, hey, gang, hold on, folks. Let's put that to the test. Ruler's authority. Damn! Oh, so we just cheesing niggas. We got goddamn the force. We got the force in this motherfucker. Nigga, what, ruler's authority? Niggas using ruler's authority now? Nigga said, hey, gang, nigga, I'm gonna beat y'all ass and this goddamn ass. I'm gonna get the twirl in that bitch. Straight baton action. The skill listed in my status window. It feels like I've gained an invisible hand. And now you aura farming. An army of weaker niggas can still take you out at your level. He might be learning something. My nigga might be learning something. How the fuck was you in the hospital and your goddamn black shirt is still iron, nigga? That motherfucker crispy as hell. This nigga got the goddamn iron press in the goddamn dungeon. Creases in the jeans. You can physically influence objects without directly touching them. Nigga tried to snake that nigga. That nigga said no, boy. Weave. Grab that bitch. So there's an archer too. Now I give it back to you. What the fuck is this nigga doing? Wait. This nigga just doing shit. What sense does this make? He ain't never just make a goddamn mana bowstring, gang. It was like, yeah, gang, my finger's the bow. This what we doing? This what we doing? We just aura farming with different niggas' weapons. My nigga jinwoo only had one weapon. This nigga using hands and feet. This nigga got the goddamn arrow. Made it pure mono, no bow. This nigga just out here, folks. Shot that bitch right back. A headshot is crazy. His adaptability is remarkable. The young monarch's infancy is like the extraordinary story of a hero from myths. Not the nigga was born like that. This nigga Bidu said this nigga was born like this. Nigga got a Katakuri ass backstory. Nigga said when he came out the womb, the nigga was already walking. Nigga came out the womb standing up on ruler's authority. Sitting on the hand like this. Nah, bro. The young monarch could wield the ruler's authority inherently from the monarch at will. This nigga was making himself fly. However, the power was created to bring about the destruction of everything. This nigga's aura farming as a short. This definitely folks' son. This definitely Jinwoo's son, G. He got the shadows in his shadow folks ass kicking it. In the picture world, it only serves as a hindrance. However, Now that the apostles of interim are invading the earth. Okay. Head slice, head slice. Okay, so he went from right there, cut off the leg, moved the dagger down, moved it up, sliced off that head, shifted it around to slice off the corresponding heads next to him. Okay, okay. Because you gotta follow the line work, you feel me? You gotta follow the line work. The young monarch's power has begun to shine. You have leveled up. The weight that can be lifted with the authority is limited to about 10 kilograms. Yeah, exactly. Stab that nigga. Shank that nigga. That nigga said, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man. I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. Gotta watch show 6, nigga. It's like, grrr. One shot it all in your nose and broke your teeth is crazy. Young monarch. Hold on. A nigga ain't never just pull up. Goblin leader. Oh boy, that goblin leader a bitch. Nigga said, wait till this nigga get stabbed. Nigga only lost 30 HP. It hurts. Oh boy, that's your daddy dagger, boy. And threw that bitch. Threw a goblin and straight to the leader? Damn! Nah, this is crazy. Okay, so what's going on now? So it looked like he moved back. Uppercut it. No. So this goblin, it moved from over here while he was standing still. But shifted through these goblins. And then when it landed right here, he uppercutted his ass. So it's a counter panel, okay. Took that nigga head off. 84 out of 90. The steel frame shots. Grab the blade. A thrust attack. Dude, ass ugly as hell. Still got the blade in the stomach. Skill, resilience. Level 1 has been learned. Notification, you have leveled up. 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 Okay. So what is he about? So he about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about level 10 now? Could be wrong.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Yeah, that little baby gonna keep talking about Liberty. Motherfucker, a dragon baby. Go ahead, gang. Keep facing the east while I skip this goddamn ad. Boy, keep facing that east while I skip this ad. Daddy's dagger kills goblin bit. What is you talking about, Nexus? Wait, Daddy, what is you talking about, gang? Daddy dagger kills goblin bitch is crazy. You just saying shit, gang. That's crazy. So this thing killed everybody. Time remaining 0 minutes, 0 hours, 0 seconds. Okay, you have completed the quest. This nigga's an armor farmer on the car. Nigga said, yeah, gang, don't worry, G, I'm tired, but I been had that shit on. Big black man choke small white woman. You got it, gang. Got it, gang. You get it. You get it. You get it. Both of y'all niggas need to be stopped, G. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know you was translating for this nigga. This nigga need to be stopped, G. This nigga said, huh, I'm really proud of you. I, Biddy, have never doubted that the young monarch will overcome this trial. So you are really not helping me until the end. Nigga said you really not helping the nigga. Your quest completion rewards has arrived. Would you like to check your rewards? Check. The following rewards: a runestone, shadow extract. Wait. The music came back. Stop Shannon, we ain't do. Alright, body, yeah. Runestone. So if I use it, I can learn the shadow extraction skill. Oh, the young monarch is getting shadow extraction. This nigga is still ore farming. Bro, I get you're important to the story, Jinwoo, but nigga, you're not a part of the story to the point where you need to be ore farming, nigga. Every panel, nigga. Every panel we see you, nigga, you're ore farming. Even when it was like, yeah, G, this nigga's beating the whole army ass in outer space. The nigga wasn't even, it wasn't even all opponents right there. It was just his back and him holding his daggers, ore farming. Nigga shadow ore, nigga prominent, nigga. Nah, G. That nigga kinda needs to be stopped, G. He kinda needs to be stopped, G.
Now, with Cox Internet and Mobile, the price of your...
The fuck is you talking about with Cox Internet and Mobile? I'm doing that crank. Wait, what are we doing here? This nigga ore farming. Goddamn Dan gonna use rulers authority to bring a goddamn ad, nigga? Nah, nigga, get this shit up out of here, gang. Oh, what the fuck is that? Of course not. Of course not. Okay. Oh, the young monarch is getting shadow extraction. Now that I think about it, I did get a skill called resilience while fighting as well. It's like I got skills on top of the level up. It's like I got skills on top of the level up system I got when I awakened. This nigga is swole as hell. This nigga is built like what's the nigga name? Alexander? Resiliency level 1. You possess an indomitable level of resilience. Physical defense is increased by 20%. Alright, this is a real ass track, Mick. Compared to when I was the non-awakened, I feel like I've become a cheat character. My wounds healed from the level up as well. This level up mechanism is based on a system that Monarch used in the past. It's a support system designed to ensure your safety as you grow, young Monarch. To put simply, I thought I was an unawakened one, but it turns out I'm the ultimate shadow heir. That's one way to put it. Yeah, anyway, I accept the reward. Absorb the skill by breaking the runestone. Okay, shadow extraction has been learned. Extraction. The mana from a lifeless body and turn it into a shadow soldier. The failure rate of the extraction will increase relative to the statistic of target and the time of death. Number of extractable shadows 3. We got our shadow extraction, nigga. Alright, Yokodo. We pull up Yokodo. Adonis. You might be cooking. So I can make shadow soldiers. It's a skill to turn corpses into soldiers like me. Shadow extraction is the true essence of the authority that created the current monarch, Sung Jin Woo. Is it like a necromancer type? But if I want to command soldiers, I need to hunt them first. So does that mean I can only control those who are weaker than me? I heard that summoning type skills don't look favorable in the hunter industry. You can use shadow extraction on... Wait. That is not the case for shadow extraction because ignorance was stronger than that nigga. It's guaranteed to work on niggas that's weaker than you. Yes, but it's not guaranteed to work on niggas that's stronger than you, especially when it's been a very long time. So I do appreciate that. Although it's the same ability, Suho is thinking about the ability, or may utilize the ability just based on his initial thoughts of that ability, different from Sung Jin Woo. Shadow extraction. Please specify the command for the shadow extraction skill. Huh? I need to come up with a separate command for using this skill. If it's a command, it should be direct. Nigga, on for me, nigga! Yokodo! You your daddy's son, nigga! No, this nigga his daddy's son, nigga. I'm just saying, G. My nigga his daddy's son, G. My nigga his daddy's son. My nigga his daddy's son, bro. Are y'all gonna end it like that? Alright, so now we're on chapter 6. Nigga said Yokodo. Nigga said eyes. Oh. Man pulled up hand first. No, hold on, what? Man, like a little tank. You feel me? Oh, a little mini tank, yeah. The hell was that? You gotta be careful with these sites. That nigga definitely look like Tank to me. Or yeah, is that Tank? But I'm not gonna even cap with you. Both pulling up in his drawers is crazy. Both got that shit on. Goblin Leader made sure he had that shit on, G. Nigga revived from the afterlife for Shadow Drip. I'm just, these other niggas, they like, yeah, gang. They went to the store and went to the clearance rack. This nigga bought all designer Shadow Drip, G. He had the stage, G. Shadow Goblin, level 1, command grade. So this is the shadow extraction. It's not as impressive as I thought it would be. Nigga said, wait, we shitty? We tried? It's true, the soldiers just extracted from their shadows tend to be a bit weaker than they were in real life. But they also get smaller. Yes. How much weaker do they get? Just a little bit. And it says here that they disappear after a day. Wait. This nigga can't keep a shadow for 24 hours? Wait. This nigga may have to implement some strategies. Eh? No, wait. Don't you have a skill like shadow storage? No, I don't. It seems that shadow abilities are influenced by intelligence stats and levels. This would be a good, this would be a really good skill later on. Really incredible skill. I get it, so don't be so down, bitty. Little Goblin them? Nah. Oh, okay. You said Little Goblin them. Okay, yeah, for sure. That's what I was thinking. That's Little Goblin them. That's not Little Goblin them. That's Little Goblin them. I get it, so don't be so down, bitty. Man said, nigga, I'm hungry, nigga. Come to think of it, I haven't eaten anything in 2 days. Bitty, how can we get out of here? You can't, you can leave anytime by using the shadow dungeon key. Then let's grab something to eat first. Yes, young monarch. Would you like to exit the dungeon? I can't believe hospital food can taste this good. So what you telling me, gang? Your ass went back for free food, gang? Niggas acquiring funds right now. Niggas said, nah, gang, this food fee, we eating that. Young monarch, let me explain what we need to do next. We have been assigned 3 missions. First, we must protect the earth from otherworldly beasts. So, you're saying we need to go into dungeons and hunt these beasts. Yes, as you hunt these beasts, your level will increase. As you grow stronger, Earth will become safer. Just like the monarch used to do. Ore farming. A weaker version of jinwoo. Still ore farming. Nigga, ore farming, nigga, defies time and space, nigga. It's a quantum anomaly, nigga. Cause this was not a fucking panel, nigga. This was not a panel in Solo Leveling. And second, we must find the missing lady, Pain, by any means necessary. Is there any way to find my mother's location? If we keep hunting those beasts, we might eventually find a clue. So we'll have to enter dungeons after all. And third, something very important, is to regain your strength. I still don't like being a mere soldier. I want you to show the power I have against the monarchs. Niggas in that bitch crying, nigga. Nigga in this bitch is failing the ore farm in real life, so he has to ore farm in his daydream. How do I regain my strength? I can absorb some of the target magical power and acknowledge through consumption. It's an inefficient method compared to before I became a shadow soldier, but since I can't receive magic power from you, now, it's the only option. Nigga look over at that nigga like, oh my god. Anyway, you need to consume things with magical power. So that basically means we need to go into the dungeons. Okay, let's prepare then. To enter a dungeon, you need a hunter qualification. Go to the Hunter Association and get your magical power registered. Magical power measurement? I'm the reckoner who continues to level up. I wonder what grade I'll get. What if I get something like S rank? My nigga gonna be E rank. My nigga E rank. Hey man, you your daddy's son, man. You E rank. Your magical power level is 46. You're an E rank awakener. Hey man, you your daddy's son, man. You your daddy's son, bro. Nigga, walk out that bitch. I heard that a hunter rank is determined by their magical power. It's natural for the rank to be lower compared to your actual abilities, since you focus on power stats. You don't have to comfort me. It just makes me feel worse. But my shadow ability in this rank, can an E rank like me really protect the Earth? But you have leveled up, Monarch. I've heard that E rank and F ranks are rarely recruited for expeditions. Even entering the dungeon will be a problem at this point. Ah, there might be a way. Dungeon raids are carried out through a division of labor. So this nigga going in through a goddamn as a pickaxe mounder like his daddy did. This nigga pulling up like a pickaxe mounder like his dad. That's crazy. Nigga said, yeah, it's a different generation, but we using the same tactics. The assault team that attacks the dungeon, the recovery team that follows behind and collect the carcasses of the beast, and the mining team that extract resources from the dungeon at the rear. And among these, the recovery team and mining items, excluding the assault team, can be supported by E rank. In other words, even an E rank hunter can enter the dungeon. Phew. Thanks for the introduction. I just awakened recently, and you're the only awakener I know. The training instructor? Lim Dok Yoon, Art Department Assistant, Korea University of the Arts, E rank. This nigga's a teacher, but he's a bum. Hey, gang, stay in school. Nigga got the rank of don't quit your job. Don't quit your day job, gang. I'm glad to have a awakener senior nearby. Thanks to you, I can work in a dungeon like this. Huh? Suho. Yes. I'm sorry about what happened during the art incident of the Korean University. I was the only awakener there, but I got scared and ran away. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Please lift your head. You're also an E rank. Nigga said you're a bum. You're a fucking bum, gang. Don't even worry about that shit. The Hunter Association advises E ranks like you and me to flee with full power if we encounter beasts. You were just following the guidelines, weren't you? Huh? You're in the E rank? Yes, my magical power level is at 46. It's even low among the E ranks. My power is lower than yours. It can't be. That nigga was running for his life and seeing him fight the orc. Not the orc, seeing him fight the blue flame demon. I think I saw Suho find a beast on top of the roof while fleeing. Did I see wrong? Well, if an E rank actually survived by charging at a beast, then it's even more impressive. Little level. Oh, that's what we call niggas who weak. We gonna call them little level. That's even more impressive. Right. The young monarch is exceptional. He looked at that nigga. He looked at that nigga. Wait, hold on. Nigga said, huh? A beast. Why did you suddenly appear? The monarch was as weak as larva, so I need to stay close and protect him to ensure his safety. Nigga called this ass a baby bug. Wait, did you awaken as a summoner hunter? Yes, well, it seems so. Many E ranks don't have skills, so it's fortunate. By the way, I have a running skill. A running skill, nigga. You a runner, you a track star, nigga. That's what you're telling me. You the first leg in the 4x1. That's what you're telling me. Oh, so that's why you were able to escape so well. The nigga said that's why you a bitch. Made that nigga depressed. No, I'm just kidding, he young. I expect a young monarch. His mental state is completely broken. Nigga said, good job, you broke that nigga. Come and think of it, this is my first time in a dungeon other than the shadow dungeon. I wonder if the assault team is hunting beast up ahead. This dungeon is empty. Yeah, since earlier only wolf beasts have been appearing. Wolf prints aren't worth much. Sometimes there are carcasses with magic crystals, so we have to keep working hard. Don't be discouraged. You don't know until you reach the end of the dungeon. Captain, there's something inside on the side path. Look at this. What is this place? Why is there such a ruin here? Nigga, that's sacrificial altar, nigga? Shouldn't we request some support from outside? There's no sign of beasts detected by my detection skill from now. If there are no beasts, why is there such a structure here? We need to find out. Do you think you could, do you think, could there be treasure hidden inside of the boss monster? That sword kind of hard though. Like, I can't even cap that sword. It looked basic, but it definitely looked hard. It does its job. Crazy. I can't believe it's really here. Now, what is this? A weapon? This looks amazing. We'll need to appraise it to be sure, but it looks like an incredible weapon just by looking at it. Such treasure often come with traps, so we should handle it carefully. Come out, I'll pull it out. Wait, Kim Young-jun. Hey, could there be traps on the treasure? Even if there are traps, I'm a C rank tank, so I can handle it. This nigga's a fucking idiot. Nigga say I'm a C rank. I'm a C rank. Nigga flexing C rank status, gang. Little level. Grabbed it, nigga. Spiritual pressure too great for that nigga. Losing consciousness. What is this? Nigga said domain expansion. Put my shit down, gang. Bro, got that nigga in the mouth of a beast. Sacrificial altar time. Oh yeah. Fuck that shit, graph, nigga. Took the sword out. He's possessed. Looks like there are no traps. You Kim Young-jun, how dare you? Be more careful next time. That's crazy. This nigga head is rolling, G, and he finished his statement. That's how quick. The nigga was saying the vocal cords produced the sound, and it was being released from his mouth. And before it completely got released from his mouth, he cut his neck off. Efficient swordplay from a tank. How dare? Who dares convey the Fang Monarch's sword? Oh yeah, we know who Jinwoo about to fight. Alright, so we about what, 3 chapters in? 5, 6, 7. Kill intruders who dare. Kill intruders who enter the Fang Lord's territory. Kill. Them niggas took off. Kill. 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 Damn, and the possession's getting stronger because he's gaining even more eyes. Kill. To grab a nigga by his tail so you can get a clean cut on his neck is crazy. Them niggas and that bitch singing, making my way downtown, walking fast, huh? What's that? Did we have a summoner? Did he have a summon skill like that? I heard that usually summoners can only summon 1 or 2 at most. Summoning 3 is kind of excluding the talking ghost. That makes 4. Sunhold power isn't it abnormal? It's supposed to be up to 3, and using shadow extraction is inconvenient because it requires corpses. But since we can use goblin corpses from the shadow dungeon, it's convenient since they do simple labor without complaint. Video. Just as you said, shadow extraction seems to be quite a useful skill. Please don't praise me while making me do the dirty work, young monarch. Please don't praise me while making me do the dirty work. Nigga said, gang, this is not what I mean by that, gang. By the way, was it coming into the dungeon meant for leveling up? According to Hunter Association rules, E-rank hunters can't enter dungeons alone. I was so distracted that the newbie was about to dig it up all by himself. Let's show him the power of sunbathe. Since it hasn't been long since the hunter ranks were introduced, the measurement devices still have many errors. So I was thinking of leveling up and getting my remeasurement done. And remember our 3rd mission. We can also achieve that here. Are you referring to recovering my power? You said eating something with magical power helps in recovering, right? Even the magic stone fragments on the ground contains magic power, don't they? Young monarch, could it be? Anyway, since you won't help with magic stone extraction, just quietly pick up the stones and eat them. Nigga tell you don't gotta tell me twice, nigga, free meal, nigga, I'm like you, nigga. That nigga's killer instincts going off. Young monarch! What? I just felt the presence of a monarch. You mean my father? No, there isn't just one monarch level being. If it were our monarch, my power would have instantly replenished. The smell of this beast is probably... What's that sound? That direction is definitely the way the raid party went. Hey, it's monsters. Why are the monsters all the way here? Everyone run away. These niggas trash. Little level now. Don't come any close. He just swinging that bitch. Tae in would never. Cha would never. She would never be reduced to such slaughtivity. This is what we doing, nigga? This is what we doing. Don't come any closer. Bite that pickaxe, gang. Metal jaw. Bit that shit in half. Save me! Pickaxe to the next. Suho, I'll buy some time. Evacuate outside. Thank you. And he looks over. The name color is orange. Still Fang liking. This means it's a similar level to the D rank mist burn I fought at the Korean university. It's something I can defeat. I can definitely defeat alone if I am alone. Nigga, look back at that nigga like, gang, use your running skill, you running ass nigga. You're okay to run too, you know. Suho, you're trying to help people evacuate on your own. I won't run away anymore. Then please help me when I'm in danger. Another 3 goblins? Inventory. Equipment, expendables, ingredients. All equipment right now? Weapons of goblins collected from the shadow dungeon. It's better than a pickaxe. You can even summon weapons? What kind of summoning skill does Suho also have? Get your ass out this dungeon, gang. Get out, gang. We don't want you here, gang. Just hit the door, gang. Hit the road, Jack. We don't want you here, gang. You're not contributing shit, gang. Nigga ran up. Bro. Piercing attack. Damn, thrust right through the dog? The still feeling locking has been defeated. Hey, you see the goblin leader like, yeah, nigga. Nigga, ain't you supposed to be helping him? Nah, gang, he don't got enough time to oral farm. I'm gonna do it for him. I'm a dick ride for him. For what the nigga, what that nigga Reggie say? Hell no, dick riding that nigga. That nigga hopped out the chair, hopped out his body, jumped in the air, then twerked on the dick. That's what the Goblin King is doing right now. That's hell no. That nigga said, nah, don't even worry about it. He can't oral farm. Don't worry. I'ma do it for him. Yokudo. Nigga said one of them niggas disappeared. And the other one, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Got me in the team, G. Got a little wolf right there, man. For the next 24 hours. I'm in Solo Leveling Ragnarok. Oh, young monarch. Already becoming familiar with the combat method using shadow powers? Shadow extraction and summon doesn't use mana. As your magical power increases and the number of extractions you can perform increases or grows, you can even create an army. Then shall we add one more? The still feeling lacking has been defeated. Yokudo. Nah, you took out the drippy one? Only he is the drippy goblin? You took the drippy one out. It's crazy, G. Nigga said, yeah, gang, you know you next. That nigga crying like, gee, me too. The still feeling lacking has been defeated. Your level has increased. Arise. Suho, you it's not the physical ability of an E-ring. And on top of that, a skill that commands undead monsters. I was too excited. How should I explain this? Well, it's just that I'm a pretty good E-rank, but could it be that Suho is a false ranker who intentionally falsified his rank? This nigga's a bum. I hate this nigga, bro. He's no Juho. He looks down. A quest has arrived. Defeat the enemy. An entity with murderous intent toward the player has been detected nearby. Secure your safety by defeating it. Number of enemies to defeat, 1. A quest. It says there's one more enemy to defeat. I've already taken down all the likings I can see. Could there be more enemies? Huh? You're definitely from the raid party. You're alive. The monster suddenly attacked and it's almost turned into a disaster. What on earth is going on? Young, wait a moment. Young, it's dangerous, huh? That nigga about to die. Grab that nigga by his collar with 2 fingers. Move his ass back. Hey, gang, activate that running skill, gang. Activate that running skill, gang. Wolf squad. Attack. Damn, another possessed hunter. Since when did it become fashionable for hunters to turn into monsters? And the color of his name, Fang of Rakan possessed. A red name indicates a higher level of danger. I felt firsthand how strong a red name could be at the Korean University. In this situation, it's rational to flee with Hyung, But Bidyu, that doesn't mean it's a monarch like my father, right? Wait, he said Bidyu. That doesn't mean he's a monarch like my father, right? It has power, but it's far from being a monarch. But that doesn't mean it's an opponent you can handle at this stage. That's good. Young monarch, could it be? The system said it's an auxiliary device to help me grow steadily, right? So if it gave me a crest, that means there's a possibility of winning. Oh, wait. This nigga so cold, G. This nigga ain't never just fucking drop the entire inventory. Bro, nah, gang. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This nigga may be my GOAT, G. This nigga may be my GOAT, G. I'm not gonna lie. He may be my GOAT in this shit, G. Dropped all the weapons on the ground. More than anything, I need to get stronger. Quicker to meet my father. So, slash the wolves. And you see his face behind it. Bro, 3 daggers? 2 daggers with the rules, authority, control. Oh no, nigga. This nigga so saucy. I'll defeat red named enemies here and become stronger. My nigga, hey man. Amen. I hate to this next chapter, bro. So chat. Wow, we already at damn. What is called that weird ass script? I'll figure that shit out later. All this is not supposed to be like this. That's weird. Making me mad. But look, chat. Should I start rating the chapters? You feel me? Do like a little review for the chapter at the end of each chapter. Like, granted, it's gonna be during the reactions. Obviously, it's not gonna be something I'm editing or anything like that. But this is not as serious that I'm gonna be doing any edited videos for. I'm having the intermission right now. Okay, now we're on to the next part. What is it, chapter 8? You got the wolves howling at this nigga. Neck cut. Yeah, that's a panel right there. Rapid Master Sung Ho. Oh yeah. Young monarch. Despite facing insurmountable trials several times until now, the young monarch never runs away. Cap. In that still fragile appearance, I can see the overlapping image of the monarch. Nigga said still fragile. Nigga say he's still a bum. That guy's true form is the sword. If we cut off the arm and separate it from the host, it won't be able to move anymore. That's right. And they all going for him. Bite the sword. Oh, it really does rise again when I inject mana. Child soldiers are essentially spiritual bodies. As long as there's mana, they can recover indefinitely. How is it the power of the shadow soldiers? What's so great about the power of shadow soldiers? This is because the young mana is still weak. How? How can an insignificant being like you use the Shadow Monarch's power? What? You can talk? Niggas say, yeah! To call the young monarch, who is the same bloodline as the Shadow Monarch, insignificant, the Shadow Monarch's bloodline. To think I'll meet you here. It's one enemy of the famed monarch. Already thrusting towards that nigga. Both came in for the counter. Let's start with a bit of reconnaissance. So he's gonna use Shadow Hand? Okay. Breaking each blade from the Shadow Dungeon. as expected of a red name. He can easily deflect attacks of this level. In that case, I'll overwhelm him with numbers. Slash in a circle. Damn. This is the aptitude for the ruler's authority that he's been using since an infant. However, to put ruler's authority on each individual blade is crazy. Into it with Shadow Soldier, I'm Bidu Block, Igris Game, Bellion World. Fuck you mean? What? This nigga don't even got named Shadow Soldiers. This nigga don't even got named Shadow Soldiers. Nigga said I'm Bidu Block, Igris Game, Bellion World. I'm just saying that means all your homies got smoked. I'm just saying. Slash through that nigga. The goblin weapons all at once. Rush it towards that nigga. At this rate, I have no means to counter. Ooh. So he slashes him. He dodges in that thin margin between the slashes. Slashes in between. Okay, now this nigga Orin farming. One hit and it's over. The longer this drags on, the less chance I have of winning. Will you keep running away like a coward? I guess the Shadow Monarch is also a coward, hiding behind his shadow soldiers. Whoa. That's bringing up someone's parent is against the rules, you know. Even with such provocations, I don't have the confidence to approach this guy. Damn it, if only I had more power. Bidu, you know, if my seal is broken, why hasn't the power I had when climbing the tower returned? The young monarch power was sealed when he was an infant. It's best to think of it as regaining the talent from that time. He won't get that power because when he gets his mana back now, he has the same amount of mana he had when he was a baby, but he just has more intellect as an adult. And this comes from basically him naturally cultivating that power. All right. Certainly with that power, you might be able to stand against interim. But that place was neither a dream nor a reality. It was a test to see if the young monarch could handle the talent. The physical strength was meant to disappear regardless of the test outcome. So it was really just a game after all. The experience in the tower was by no means meaningless. Please remember the sensation and fighting spirit from that time. I clearly remember the sensation from that time. I mainly fought in a hand-to-hand combat style in the tower. If I at least had something like gauntlets just like back then, Shadow Soldiers are essentially spiritual bodies. As long as there's mana, they can definitely recover. Come to think of it, Bidu could change his form at will. Young Monarch, if that's the case, arise. Another trick. Haven't you learned that such things won't work? I'll cut you down first. What the fuck? No, this nigga daddy son! This nigga ain't never melt the gauntlets from the Shadow Soldiers, nigga. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Still Fang Lycan is living up to his name. Shadow Steel Fang Lycan, level 1, Shape Transformation Gauntlets. The level skill Shadow Extraction has increased. Shadow Extraction, Shape Transformation, Shadow Authority. You can freely change the shape of the Shadow Soldiers. And then knocks that nigga off balance, bro. But this close combat is enough. And he's just throwing them bitches. Nah, G. Good heavens. To weaponize a shadow soldier, the shadow monarch who far surpasses levels can freely manipulate all shadows at will. This nigga ain't never just pull up or a farmer in the new form. Granted, we seen this form, but still, G. Nigga, Mugetsu jinwoo was crazy, G. I just want you to know, G. But the young monarch is like an ant larva that has just discovered the power of shadow to figure out the next step of shadow authority that no one has taught you. The comments that you've shown so far blocks the sword, the aptitude for the ruler's authority. Slash that nigga. He looked behind him, even the utilization method of Shadow's authority. Bro, distracted. Oh, monarch. Bro, all gut hits, nigga. Oh no, that nigga legs is gone, G. That nigga legs is gone, G. Alright, that nigga blew back into the wall. Grabbed up from the rubble. He grabbed one. No, he grabbed all of them at once. And they all rushed towards him. The young monarch. All cut off his arm, bro. Nah, bro, the precision. He slid under him and cut him. It's truly a prodigy. I was worried. Okay, we're on chapter 9. I was worried about I was worried because of the red name, but it wasn't as I'm gonna my brain's gonna just fill in the gaps because that's oddly framed in that bubble. I was worried because of the red name, but it wasn't at level or at a level where it was beatable or unbeatable. I never doubted the young monarch's victory for a moment. Where did that obvious transparent lie come from? Still, I learned a new fighting technique in this battle, so it wasn't a bad harvest, was it? Then shall we check the rewards? Storm Slash. The power of swirling wind embedded in the sword can attack multiple enemies simultaneously. A skill the warrior I wanted the most. I instinctively know how to use the skill. Let's give it a try. He takes the gauntlets off, pours them into blades. Let's see, a weapon. How humiliating. To think I'll be defeated by the bloodline of the Shadow Monarch. But it's not over yet. The endless greed of humans. Yes, the moment you pick me up, I'll devour your entire body. Huh? You have acquired item, recurring fame. So the system protected him. And it broke the curse on it? It certainly looks better than the goblin's weapon. A human that I, who inherited the Fang Monarch authority, cannot control? Let's try out the skill. Great Shaman Kandaru Blessing. I gotta put the image back up. Great Shaman Kandaru has gifted you a special spell. As long as Kandaru's blessing is with you, you will always enjoy a robust and healthy life. Continuous effect, longevity. You become immune to all diseases, toxins, abnormal effects, and your regeneration ability explosive during your sleep. Oh, he can't do it because of that skill? Storm Slash. Okay, so Storm Slash mixed with those with the Monarch's authority is gonna be crazy. He got his own little version of Mutilate. It seems problematic that my mana is depleted just after using it once, but I like the destructive power. The reaction is so different from Shadow Extraction. The Shadow Authority is thousands, no, 10,000s of times more amazing. Brother, are you awake? Suho, what on earth is this? It seems like the explanation will be long. Shall we talk as we go out? I'll go check if there are more survivors. Oh, okay. An Ewek awakened one with summoning skills. It seems to be a trivial matter, but how is Suho so strong? How is Suho so strong? Well, that doesn't matter right now. Don't worry. I'm not hurt. What's all this about? What's important is that Suho saved all these people. And now he's just in that bitch leveling up. Yeah, nigga greedy! Yeah, I'm gonna try to save some more people. Yeah, rock their ass, rock their ass. Defeated. Level up. There are still many more wolves inside. They are all my experience points. Can't miss out on that. By the way, why did your attack power suddenly decrease? You think I'll cooperate with the bloodline of the Shadow Monarch? A sword made from the fang of Rakan, the king of beasts. Rakan's spirit dwells within, and if possessed by someone of low rank, they might have their body taken over. Effect: contempt for the weak puts the designated target into a state of fear for 1 minute. Effect: fatal wound, 50% chance to inflict more than double critical damage. An ability that exerts power when facing those weaker than yourself. How petty. That nigga Bidu is a dick. That nigga said, boy, your ass a bitch for real. Nigga, you only bully niggas and then flick in the gym like, nigga, I know you in that gym, bitch. Nigga, petty. One hunter in this world aims for prey stronger than themselves. The young lord defeated you, who was relatively strong. That's a talking bug and now a talking sword. It's quite chaotic. The magic stones. That evening, an article has posted on the internet. An incident where an E-rank hunter single-handedly rescued hunters trapped in the dungeon. It contained eyewitnesses' accounts of the heroic E-rank hunter who rushed towards the beast to save people and interviewed with numerous survivors rescued by him. Isn't it about time we recruit a few more porters? Young Mu Gil, second management department. Yes, the collection team has been clamoring for the more personnel too. I think we need to hire a few more E-rank hunters. I'll send a candidate now. What do you think? Lee Young Ho, Young Mu Gil, second department. Wait. That's not little bro with the who had all the drip, is it? That's not little bro who had all the drip, is it? Let's see. An E-rank hunter fought beast in a D-rank dungeon while evacuating the mining team, and brought out an injured attack team hunter from the dungeon. An E-rank? If Young Mu Gil recruits him, don't you think it'd be great publicity? A hero emerging from E-rank. I'll contact him right away. And I feel like that's the perfect spot to stop for this reaction. We got to see my man go into the Shadow Dungeon, fight the goblins of the Shadow Dungeon. We see that the goblins provided him a little bit more trouble than a C-rank hunter possessed by one of the other monarchs. So the level 1 of the monarch or of the Shadow Dungeon is comparative to the level of what is that, a D-rank dungeon? Okay, well, the first monsters of the section of level 1, because he really didn't go that far past the goblins. But anyway, this is really all I got for this live reaction. Hey man, I gotta make sure I fix this camera because this thing Making me kind of mad. But anyway, it's been your boy Wolfnar. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you join other on Twitch, you feel me? Because that's what we have the Solo Saturdays, you feel me? And then we upload on Sunday on YouTube, you feel me? But anyway, I'm out.